Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. On to news making international headlines now. Iranians have started voting for a new president following the death of Ebrahim Raisi in that devastating helicopter crash last month. Foreign missions are administering the casting of ballots, at least from this hour. Watching the situation at the South African embassy is Khayelihle Khumalo, who joins us now live in Johannesburg. That's where Iranians there, as I mentioned, are queuing to cast their votes. And I wonder, Khayelihle, if you can just help us think through some of the main issues that voters there are considering in casting their votes, given, of course, nobody could have foreseen the fact that Ebrahim Raisi would not be around at this time.
Well, that's right. And quite a very important moment for Iran, as you know, that it is a snap election following that very unfortunate passing of President Raisi in that devastating helicopter crash. But quite a very small population here in Johannesburg, where we are located. But they're very cautiously optimistic that more people will come through. But let's hear from someone who's here, who has been running this affair here in South Africa, in Johannesburg, overseeing the process here. Once again, Mr. Rafi, thank you so much indeed for your time. Quite a very important moment for the Iranians, these elections, because it's all about making sure that you keep everything running in terms of your government.
Absolutely. First of all, greetings to all your viewers from a very beautiful sunny day in Houghton, Johannesburg. As you said correctly, it's a snap election that came about by the unfortunate demise of our president. We are now here in that polling station, which I'm in charge of, and we're expecting quite an interesting crowd of Iranians who are residing in Johannesburg to come and vote.
And obviously, we're just talking off air that it's not quite a massive population in terms of the numbers, the turnout, but so far, what's your reading in terms of the people that are coming through, and just some of the pressing issues that people are looking at?
Well, first of all, just want to say that we are amongst very few democracies that are active in Middle East. We've had hundreds, maybe more elections in Iran, local elections for the parliament, presidential election and other elections that I'm very proud that as an Iranian we have participated. We are here now for the 14th time to elect the president for the country. Of course, there are issues that people are demanding, and the right way to do so is to go through the ballot box and vote for the person that they think are going to be good for them and the country.
And obviously, these are very interesting times in South Africa, where we're still waiting for the ministers to be announced in terms of the GNU and stuff. But we do know that South Africa and Iran are very close partners, working together in so many aspects. We have seen so many high-level delegation going to Tehran, and also we're expecting the late President Raisi to come through to South Africa. But tell us about the importance of these relations in terms of business and many other aspects.
Well, the importance of the relation is that Iranian government and Iranian people supported ANC when ANC was branded as a terrorist organization in the world, and they couldn't even get entry into Europe and America. You can search for yourself and see how difficult it was for the dignitaries from South Africa to actually get access to European and American countries. Iran helped ANC. Iran broke off relationship with South Africa after the revolution in 1979. We actually started diplomatic relations with South Africa in 1994 after the freedom that you have gained here and democracy that was putting aside the apartheid regime here. And since then, we've had many, many elections in South Africa for the Iranian community. As for the relationship, I must say that because of the BRICS, now we're in the same team with South Africa and other countries for the matter of diplomatic and cultural and economic relation. We are actually going ahead with everything, despite the setback with late Ebrahim Raisi. I'm sure the new president will carry on the same route and the same path.
All right. Mr. Indeed for your time. So I am one of the voters here, Mr. Rafi, but of course he's been really overseeing this particular process. And also what is quite important is that South Africa and Iran are very important partners in so many aspects, but also we saw last night, for example, the 40-day commemoration since the demise of the late President Raisi and the very high-level delegation that perished in that aircraft. So with that, back to you in studio.
Right, Khayelihle Khumalo, live to us there from Johannesburg. It's an important story, especially when you try to consider just how many moving parts there are currently in the Middle East. Khayelihle Khumalo, once again, thanks very much indeed. Votes. And